Hello everyone, welcome back to Transport Fever 2. We're in episode 2 and I have progressed the time, as I said, up to 1857. And if we just have a quick look at our balance, we are some years we're making money, other times we are losing, but overall if we sort of average it out, well, we're making what, maybe 60,000 a year on average? Not much, however. In 1857, we got a new engine. So we're going to upgrade our two trains, and with a bit of luck, that is going to change our situation around. So we were sitting on 6.5 million. We haven't, in loans, we didn't manage to pay anything of that off during the years that we just ran. So we're going to borrow, take a balance up to a couple of million, because I think it's going to cost about $1 million to upgrade each of these. I'm going to go into manage vehicles, maintenance, and then we have a new engine type, so the Russian Class T. Alright, so let's delete the old one, add in the new one. This is got a lot more power, so it can get up hills a little bit easier compared to the 60 kilowatts of the other one. So we can, I reckon we can add another 3 tank cars. That brings us up to 10. And let's modify that. And if we, I could have selected them both, couldn't I? Alright. Do the same anyway for the other one. Alright, so the same again, 950,000. And hopefully we'll get a little bit of money in and we can pay off one of our debts. We'll have to wait for one of these trains to come into station. Now, because we've added extra cars to those trains, we are going to want to add some more lorries to this route. So let's do that. Make sure we select cargo. I'm going to put 6 on the route. There we go. So it brings our rate up to 198, which is pretty close to what we want. That means it's transferring a couple of hundred units from here. And it's demanding extra goods. So, construction materials and tools. So we've got a full load. Yeah, we've got a full load of oil. Let's see how much money we get when that comes in. Okay, 289,000. Very nice. And over here we get how much? 196, and that's enough to repay. Let's do that. We can save a little bit of interest, that's good. It's going to increase our profit until we want to invest in something else. So if we double tracked this line, so I think we're just missing this little section through the tunnel, because that's going to be quite expensive. But if we completed that, we could add another train to this route. I think it's going to cost us probably a couple of million almost to buy the train. If we just have a look. Let's just sort of plan it out. Yeah, 2.5 million. Yeah, so we can't afford that at the moment. Which means there's no point spending money on double tracking it, because it's just more maintenance. How's our line profit looking? So it's showing 500,000. If that's accurate over a year, that's pretty nice. What are we doing for oil? We've got loads of oil on the platform here. So we've got no... So I don't need to add any more trucks. In fact, might have too many. Well, as long as that line is making a profit, which it is, that's not a problem. If we're oversupplying by a little bit. Not sure what the limit is for this platform for holding the oil. But we'll get an alert if it exceeds it. We can either just allow... Okay, so 140 looks like it's the limit. So we could build an extra storage building here. So if you click on configure, go to cargo buildings, and I could plonk that down. And that would allow the platform to store more product. It's not too expensive, so let's just do it for giggles, eh? Didn't really need to build that, but hey, what the heck? Is it going to hit 140 just to show? I don't think it is. This train's going to pick up the load. I think we can say we're definitely making money now. So what do we want to look at next? Well, apart from the double track that we've mentioned, we are pretty much fully supplying fuel to Bagper. I've been trying to think of how we could get the excess fuel up here. And we could have a wagon route from this depot and take it up there, but that would reduce the profit on this, because train would come back. Actually no, that would be fine doing that. So some of the production here would then get picked up by the train on the leg back here, and then we would transfer it up there. Yeah, I quite like that idea. It's a long route though, but it's really the sort of route that you need to be transferring it by rail, but we wouldn't make any money doing that at this stage, because we'd just be carrying a small amount of fuel one way. There's nothing to bring back. I mean, you could bring back oil, I suppose, but we don't need any more oil down here. So it's a bit of a tough one, that. would also cost us an absolute fortune at this stage of the game to lay a track that distance. I think for now we just want to pay down our debt. See, we're making decent money. So that's nice to see. Nicely profitable over its lifetime. A very nice spike since we upgraded the engine. Another thing we want to ultimately do is get a transport route for passengers going between these two towns. That's going to be more difficult. We could set up a ferry between these two. Not sure if that would be profitable at the moment. It's just going to be removed. Where's that? Okay, up there. Not bothered about that. Are there any other routes then that we could invest into? So we've got tools factory here, tools demand, sawmill fairly close. Forest up there or here. So timber and logs. So planks and logs, they both use the same rail cart, I believe. If we just check that, select the rail depot. So we've got logs and we've got planks. The trick is that we would want the wagons to be fully loaded both ways if possible. So I mean, this is quite ideal. We've got a forest close by to the sawmill, because we can truck in, a bit like we're doing with the oil, truck in extra logs here. Then you want sort of a long route. You know, you want to sort of bring a train down from, say, Chennai Forest, take the planks back, and then sell them somewhere local, and there's nowhere local. This is nearest. It sort of feels a bit wrong then to ship the planks back to there. And if we just did a triangle like that, you're not, you know, you've got a long length there where your trains aren't loaded with anything. So that's not good. Is there any other way we could do it? Oh, we've got a sawmill here. Could we extend our railway? So bring logs down from somewhere like there or there. Actually, that would be ideal. Could build a platform there. Down to the sawmill. Sell. Sorry, then we bring the timber back here. Sorry, the planks back here. Then we have to ship them up there. That's what makes a bit more sense from a realism point of view, doesn't it? Okay, let's leave the time running along. Okay, I'm going to bring the fuel. Just going back to the fuel. If we're going to bring some fuel back here to go up there, up to Chennai, I need to build a little truck station here. And then we need to extend the road at least to connect to here. Probably build a bypass around I. Might even just take it up here. Start laying out that road then. So I'm going to down here, I think. Look for all mine. Right, so we've got a nice direct route now. So if we build... We only really need a drop-off station in here somewhere. So we want it on the right-hand side, and then somewhere where it can turn around easily. I think... Yeah, let's put it there. That's covering all of those buildings. That looks nice. Put it there. That's still covering all the fuel ones. So I'll just go to the extra street. Okay. And then we want a small wagon station down here. Yeah, we want it on this side. It can be up here though, as long as it's in. As long as we've got the station highlighted, that's fine. Don't need 2 stops, so I'll just go for the 1. 2 platforms, I'm meaning. Yeah, how's that looking? Oh, okay, that's not what I want. We fix that. Well, we can put the station on the other side of the road. That's one way of doing it. I think it's best to demolish that first. Put that down. That should fix it. Yeah, there we go. Bit of a long route to get to it, but you know. Considering the distance it's travelled, it's not going to make any difference. Alright. Then all we need to do is start putting some trucks onto that route, and that will start generating demand. I'm just going to pay off that. So we can buy 3 trucks. Let's do that. I don't want to sell. Okay, we need to rename line 1. So this is going to be... Well, at the moment it's fuel. In the future it could be all sorts of things. But anyway. To Chennai. How do you spell Chennai? Is that right? Yes, that's right. Alright, let's see what happens. Yeah, so it's starting to get fuel on the platform. So that tells us it's recognised that route. Let's just edit this because we want to tell these guys to wait for a full load. The rest not cared about. Right, so they got 3 fuel. Right, we've got another engine. Let's have a look at that one. So 34 miles an hour, 190 pulling power. So more pulling power, but the same top speed as our existing engine. A lot cheaper. Oh no, it's not. It's more expensive. Yeah, so we're not going to upgrade to that one. Yeah, that's decided. I've waited long enough. I'm going to set off with 3 fuel. Ag per farm. Ooh, okay, this is going. Well, I don't think I can make any use of it anyway. So maybe something more interesting will pop up there that we can use. It's 27 fuel, so that's a decent amount. So that's going to set these guys off. I can add some extra cars now, so we want 4, don't we? We've got plenty of fuel sitting here, so our trains are always going to be going back fully loaded, which is good. Number 28 fuel, so get some more trucks on this route. I'm going to buy 7 of them. Interesting to see how much money we get for this little leg on the train. $55,000. Well, it's better than nothing. Alright, so we're going to lose fuel here to theft. So we probably want to build a storage building. Now, I haven't used one of these on a truck station before, so I'm not sure how much capacity it holds. But I believe it allows you to, you know, hold more goods before they get stolen. I'm going to select the big one because I mean the price is basically the same. There we go. Yeah, so we haven't got theft anymore. When this comes in, we're going to buy some more trucks. And we're going to have to keep doing that. So, let's go with Windows 7. I think that's about right, assuming this is... too many that time. Well, we're going to have 3 trucks sort of sitting here waiting for a while. Hopefully they'll wait until this train brings more fuel back. Right, that farm's gone. Good. I guess if we're thinking about our log route that we're discussing, the best thing to pop up here would be a tool factory. It's probably asking a bit much for that to happen, but you never know. Okay, there we go. Alright, so we can have 2 more trucks. Yeah. Those. Is this affecting demand down here? No, we're still satisfying Nagpur, so that's fine. Because we're losing quite a lot of money on the Chennai route at the moment. Because none of our trucks have reached Chennai yet, but they're just about to. How much are they going to get? This one's just got 3, I believe. Oh no, that one's got 4. Okay. Let's see how much we get when it comes in. $9,500. It's not bad. Yeah, how are we doing? So we've got fuel stacking up, so we want another 4 trucks. Not going to worry about that, you know, overproducing. It's not costing us anything. Okay, let's pay off another loan. Now, obviously, at this point, we could just tell time to stop progressing and just accumulate some money. I don't like doing that, though. I like just letting the natural date progress, see what happens. So that's what we're going to do. We need another 5 trucks. Oh, we haven't got any money there. Let's just wait one of the trains to come in. That train line is our money maker. One moment, so we need this train to come in to buy the rest. I need more than that. How many fuel has this train got? It's got a lot. Alright, so Chennai is profitable. That long truck route is actually profitable. Now, does it tell us what the capacity is? Alright, here. So we can store 95 fuel before we would start to lose some of it to theft, so plenty. We've got our first trucks coming back, completing the loop. So I'm not going to buy any more trucks then for the moment. Yeah, I'm just going to leave that, see if the trucks coming back can satisfy the amount of fuel at the station. Almost 800,000 for our rail line. That's excellent. What does our charts look like? So, pretty decent profit the last 2 years. Our company value is only minus $1 million. That's a heck of a lot better than it was, though. A few years back, I think we topped out at minus $3.5 million, something like that. So it's looking pretty good. Go back to the table. Yes, we've made 350,000 last couple of years, roughly, despite spending as well. So effectively we've made a lot more than that. If we discount the investments here, for example, then you're looking at 600,000. Yeah, very nice. And we are close to being able to pay off some more of our debt. So let's do that. Oh, we weren't quite quick enough. The maintenance kicked in. Anyway, I think we're going to take a pause on this episode here. Sounds like a nice point to stop at. And yeah, we have found a way to make money on very hard difficulty. I think we want to continue a little bit more, don't we? See how much more we can make and where we want to expand to next. So if you want to find out what we're going to do, tune into the next episode. Until then, stay strong, be kind to each other, and I'll see you next time.